right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racham Kodash, double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love into the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, and also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this lesson, I just wanted to say a few words about a point that I saw in the interview with Joe Rogan and Cat Williams on the Joe Rogan podcast. And they was talking about a few things, man. All right, they're making a few points here and there. But what really, inspired me to get into this is all the mysticism that Cat Williams and Joe Rogan were speaking about, right? They were speaking about the Anunnaki and different deities and belief systems from different nations around the world, and how pretty much their belief systems were facts, okay? But we know, according to the scriptures, man, that the idols of the heathen nations are just idols, okay? They are no gods, and that their belief systems is all rooted in wickedness, man, okay? Yes, the heathen nations have built some great structures, right? Like the ancient Egyptians, who's known as Mizraim, okay, in the scriptures. They built some great structures, right? Those pyramids is amazing. But that don't mean that Geb, Nut, and Amun Ra exist, okay? They don't make no sense, man. The ancient Egyptians believed in hundreds of gods, man. Okay? It's all mysticism, bro. But because they had knowledge of, math and all this stuff, then according to these guys, their gods must exist, right? That's foolishness, man. I also just spoke about the Tower of Babel, right? And how, these guys came down and, gave them knowledge to build this and build that and, how to grow this and grow that and make weapons. It's madness, man, okay? It's all madness. The Lord actually gave over these different heathen nations, man, to these idols. And all that madness came from the ancient Babylonian Empire during the time of Nimrod, okay? Inside of ancient Sumeria, okay? Or Sumer, as it's called in the scriptures if you read Genesis, okay? In the region of Mesopotamia. That's where all them different gods and idols come from, man, okay? They didn't have the truth, man. The Bible, okay? That's the truth. The one true God, Yahweh. And our forefathers been speaking out against you heathen nations and your gods, man, your idols. Telling you how blasphemous it is to serve such crap, okay? And people in the comments, praising Cat Williams. Oh my God, he's so deep. And, I knew the Anunnaki were real, and the spaceships, they came down in spaceships. No, man, it's a fairy tale, okay? The Anunnaki is realer, or just as real than a Tooth Fairy, man, okay? A Tinkerbell or Santa Claus. It's mysticism, right? Now I want to start here with this precept in the book of Psalms, chapter 96, and I started here at verse 4. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord Yahweh made the heavens." Okay? All the gods of the nations are idols, man. And Cat Williams was diving into different nations and idols and belief systems, man. Just a big gumbo of confusion, bro. It's madness. When you get into the belief system of these different nations and their creation story, it's a bunch of madness, a bunch of mysticism. This guy did this guy did that, and this guy, he's responsible for sex, and this guy, he's responsible for chicken growing. It's madness, bro. Okay? The heathen nations never had it, bro. They never had it. Okay? And once again, just because the heathen nations did great things, right? Made great structures, conquered great lands, did a lot of things, it doesn't mean that their gods exist, man. When the ancient Assyrian Empire, right, the Neo-Assyrian Empire, I should say, when they was in power, you couldn't tell them that their gods didn't exist until their ass fell to the Medes and the Babylonians. And then when the Babylonians came into power, you couldn't tell them Babylonians that Murdoch didn't exist. Okay? Let me get the other guy name here in Jeremiah. When the Babylonians was in power, man, you couldn't tell them that these different gods didn't exist. This is Jeremiah 50 verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord, the word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard, publish, and conceal not, say, Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Murdoch is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces, man. So they were serving Baal, they were serving Murdoch and other deities, man. But one of the chief gods was Murdoch, okay? You cannot tell the ancient Babylonians that Murdoch didn't exist, right? When the Medo-Persian Empire came into power, you couldn't tell them Persians that their gods didn't exist, right? Same thing for the Greeks, same thing for the Romans, man. You cannot tell them that their idols wasn't real because they was in power. And so, of course, they had influence to spread their knowledge, right? Their truth, so-called, to different regions of the world. They had, ancient libraries and, tablets, right? And they're being found and discovered. Oh, my God, they believe this. Well, they believe that. Oh, well, they believe the same thing. It's just, been spoken about in a different way. Not have no understanding, no true understanding of history, man. And what happened when a nation overtake other nation, and so on and so forth, man. It's a bunch of mysticism. But you can't tell Jake that, okay? Niggas love idols, man. Niggas love to hear some deep, new, mystical stuff, man, okay? Especially when it's concerning outer space, all right? Every time a Negro hears something about outer space, oh, he get moist. I mean, he turns into a whole different nigga. Start telling you about different planets and galaxies and how stars are made and, what's over here, right? Just an intergalactic Negro. I hate them kind of niggas because a nigga is in Babylon eating Taco Bell and he got a social security number. You don't know what the hell going on in the heavens, man. I'm not keep traveling and they had some gold and to take the gold back to their planet. Come on, man. As the Apostle Paul said, y'all too superstitious. Let me get that precept in Acts. These niggas are too superstitious, man. It's mysticism, bro. Mysticism. This is some shit that them ancient Hamites and them other nations just making it up as they go. Okay? This is Acts 17, man. This is Acts 17:22. It says, then Paul stood in the midst of Mara hills and said, Ye men of Athens, I perceive that in all things ye are too superstitious. That's Cat Williams, man. He was saying some truth, right? And he said that he believed that there's a higher power, right? That there is a God. And I give him that. There is a higher power, but his understanding of that power is corrupted because of his information that he has been reading, that he has been, conceiving, man. It has corrupted his mind from the true understanding of the living God. His understanding of the Bible is totally off. I mean, completely off. Okay? He's too superstitious. Verse 23 says, for as I passed by and beheld your devotions, I found an altar with this inscription, to the unknown God, whom therefore ye ignorantly worship, him declare I unto you. Right. Come to the prophets, man. The prophets will declare the unknown God unto you, whom you ignorantly worship. See, Jake think that they can just grab the Bible, read it, and and get this truth. It don't work like that. The Bible was never, for everybody just to have it, and read it and get their own understanding. This is what this world teaches, man. Oh, get your own understanding. No, it don't work like that. You got to go to the prophets, the teachers. They tell you about the living God, Yahweh. Okay? Not you going reading the Bible, smoking weed, all right? Eating a damn dixie cup, or as they say here in Houston, a cool cup, or Kool-Aid cup, as they say, and think you're going to understand the Bible. It don't work like that, man. You cannot have a ham and cheese mindset when reading the Bible, okay? That's a lesson. You cannot have a ham and cheese mindset when you're reading the Bible, okay? This pickle egg, Kool-Aid pickle, dip your pickle in Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid pack mindset. No. It don't work like that, man. But that's our people, bro. Jake is so simple, man. And believe in so many things, but the right thing. Right? Now, I'm going to go here to Wisdom of Solomon 13. And hopefully, Lord willing, I'm going to get a chance to read this whole book this weekend. At least try to read a good portion of it. Because this whole book is fire. But this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 13, man. And I'm going to start here at verse 1, right? Now, the subtitle to this lesson is The Foolishness of Nature Worship, which the heathen nations were heavy into that. They was heavy into worship in nature, okay? Evolution, all right, the doctrine of evolution is just the worshiping of nature, okay? The worshiping of the physical things, right? See, the doctrine of evolution, right? It don't tell you where life comes from. They try to explain them to you what you get when you have life, right? But they can't tell you where life comes from and how it truly started. They don't, bro, they don't know. Okay, I watch hella videos on these different scientists. They don't know. They never answer the question. They only try to explain them to you when you get life, right? But here it is, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 13, verse 1, it says, in the GNT Bible, it says, anyone who does not know God is simply foolish. And that's the people of this world. They have no understanding of the Most High God. It says such people look at the good things around them and still fail to see the living God, right? You see the beauty of creation. Creation is amazing. The animals are amazing. Everything is in tune, man. If the doctrine of evolution was true, we should see hella mistakes, hella things that are, they're supposed to be messed up and off. You can't point to nothing in nature and say, look, this is off. And if you come to that conclusion, that's because you have no understanding. Nothing in nature is off, man. Okay, the Most High God just wasn't just making stuff just to be making it. Okay? Everything that was made has its uses, man. As it says in Sirach. It says they have studied the things that he made, but they have not recognized the one who made them. That's you people in this world. Especially these scientists, right? These great scientists, right? Neil deGrasse, Bill Nye the Science Guy, right? Or Richard Dawkins. These scientists, they have studied creation, so-called, but they have not recognized the one who made them. They refuse to acknowledge that there's a power, right? A living being who is conscious and has the power to make what he made. They won't acknowledge that because they want to shine in the glory, right? This is how they got a name in the earth. It says, instead, they suppose that the gods who rule the world are fire, or wind, or storm, or the circling stars, or rushing water, or the heavenly bodies. People were so delighted with the beauty of these things that they thought that they must be gods. But they should have realized that these things have a master, and that he is much greater than all of them, for he is the creator of beauty, and he created them. So the Most High God, he created the things that you are fascinated with. But yet the people refuse to acknowledge the Most High, man. It says, since people are amazed at the power of these things and how they behave, they ought to learn from them that their maker is far more powerful. When we realize how vast and beautiful the creation is, we are learning about the creator at the same time. And I don't see how a Neil deGrasse and Bill Nye the Science Guy aren't believers in the Most High God. All this so-called knowledge that you have, all of these things that you have studied, you still don't know that there's a higher power. That means that the information that you're gathering is a bunch of information that's pretty much rebelling against the Most High. Okay? It's madness. It says, but maybe we are too harsh with these people. After all, they may have really wanted to find God, but couldn't. Surrounded by God's work, they kept on looking at them until they are finally convinced that because the things they see are beautiful, they must be gods. But still, these people really have no excuse. If they had enough intelligence to speculate about the nature of the universe, why did they never find the Lord of all things? And these people have a bunch of speculation about the universe, right? I mean, it's hella videos of these guys talking about the universe and, this planet, that planet, right? Neil deGrasse, he got a documentary where he's in this, fake CGI spaceship, and he's going from galaxy to galaxy, star to star, breaking this down, breaking that down, and saying what this is, and he never been there. But this world that we live in, okay, this is, because Esau's in power, as I was saying, because the Edomites are in power, their beliefs and their gods are accept it because they have the power. They have the influence, right? But it don't make it true, okay? There's one true God. His name is Yahweh. His son name is Yahweh Shai, okay? And when our Lord Yahweh Shai come back, the beliefs and ideas of these gods will cease to exist, okay? And there will be one way and one God worship on the planet Earth for eternity from that point moving forward. So with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, it was edifying. All praise Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Chal Kadash. Shalom.